Why most people stay broke, and how to escape the rat race. Intro. Der 1:15. Imagine waking up tomorrow. You check your bank account. Your salary has just landed. For a brief moment, you feel rich. Then the bills begin. Mortgage, rent, car payment, insurance, electricity, phone, subscriptions you forgot you even had. A week later, you're counting down until payday again. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of people work harder every single year, yet somehow never seem to get ahead. The scary part? Most people think this is normal. They believe life is supposed to be one endless cycle of working, paying bills, and hoping retirement eventually arrives. But what if I told you the system isn't designed to make you wealthy? Today we're going to look at why most people stay broke, why escaping the rat race is so difficult, and more importantly, how ordinary people are actually breaking free. Let's get into it. Part 1. The rat race was never supposed to end. 1:15 tur forum. Think about the path we're encouraged to follow. Go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a job, work for 40 years, retire, hopefully. There's nothing wrong with working hard. The problem is that nobody teaches you how money actually works. Schools teach algebra, history, science, but very few people leave school understanding investing, taxes, cash flow, businesses, or compound growth. Instead, we're taught one thing: get a secure job. Now, jobs are important. They provide income, but income alone rarely creates wealth, because every time your income rises, your lifestyle often rises too. A better car, a bigger house, more expensive holidays, the latest phone. Before long, you're earning twice what you earned 10 years ago. Yet somehow you still have nothing left at the end of the month. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the biggest traps keeping people broke. Part 2. The paycheck addiction. 6:30. Here's a question. If your employer stopped paying you tomorrow, how long could you survive? 1 month? 3 months? 6? Many people couldn't even make it 30 days. Not because they don't earn enough, because they've built a life that depends on their next paycheck arriving. Imagine 2 people earning exactly $70,000 a year. The first spends nearly everything. The second invests 30% every month. 10 years later, they're living completely different lives. One still needs permission to take holidays. The other owns investments that earn money while they sleep. The difference isn't income. It's what happens after the income arrives. Most people focus on earning more. Wealthy people focus on keeping more. Part 3. The hidden cost of bad debt. 6:30 to 9 tro. Debt itself isn't always bad. A mortgage on a sensible home can help build long-term wealth. A business loan that increases profits can be worthwhile. But consumer debt? That's different. Imagine buying a $2,000 television on finance. It feels affordable because the monthly payment seems small, but every payment reduces your future choices. Now imagine doing that with furniture, cars, phones, holidays, credit cards. Soon, your future income has already been spent. You haven't just borrowed money, you've borrowed tomorrow's freedom. That's what many people don't realize. Debt doesn't only cost interest, it costs opportunity. Every euro spent paying interest is a euro that can't be invested. And over decades, that difference becomes enormous. Part 4. Why rich people buy different things. 9:12 turbas. Here's something most wealthy people understand. Poor people often buy liabilities. Rich people try to buy assets. What's the difference? A liability takes money from your pocket. An asset puts money into it. A brand new luxury car usually loses value every year. A rental property might generate income. Dividend-paying investments may provide cash flow. Owning part of successful businesses through stock markets can allow your money to grow over time. Think about it like planting trees. Every asset you buy is another tree. At first, nothing much happens, but eventually those trees begin producing fruit. The more trees you own, the less you need to rely on your own labor. That's financial freedom, not having millions, having enough assets that they cover your living expenses. Part 5. The biggest lie about rich people. 12-14:30. People often believe wealthy people simply got lucky. Some certainly did, but many didn't. They built businesses, invested consistently, lived below their means, took calculated risks, and most importantly, They were patient. Social media has convinced us success happens overnight. It doesn't. Most millionaires spend decades becoming millionaires. Compound interest doesn't look exciting in year 1 or year 2, sometimes not even year 5. But year 20, everything changes. Small decisions, repeated consistently, become extraordinary results. Part 6. How to Escape the Rat Race, 1430, 17 Saukun. So how do you actually escape? Step 1. Spend less than you earn. Simple, not easy, but essential. Step 2. Build an emergency fund. Unexpected expenses shouldn't destroy your finances. Step 3. Invest consistently, not when the market feels comfortable, every month. Step 4. Increase your income. Ask for promotions, learn valuable skills, start a side business, freelance, create online income. The average millionaire often has multiple income streams. Step 5. Buy assets whenever possible. Businesses, investments, property where appropriate. Anything that can eventually earn money without requiring your time every single day. Finally, be patient. Financial freedom is usually boring. It's years of consistent decisions, not one lucky investment. Conclusion, 17 or 1830. The rat race doesn't end because someone gives you permission. It ends when your investments begin paying your bills instead of your employer. It ends when your money starts working harder than you do. Most people stay broke, not because they're lazy or unintelligent, but because nobody ever showed them another way. The good news? You don't need to be born wealthy. You don't need a 6-figure salary. You don't need to win the lottery. You simply need to start making different financial decisions than the average person. Maybe that means investing your first $100, starting the business you've been putting off, learning a valuable new skill, or simply deciding that today is the day you stop living paycheck to paycheck. The journey won't happen overnight, but every step you take today is one step closer to freedom tomorrow. If you found value in this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Every week we break down money, business, investing, and practical ways to build real wealth without the hype. And remember, the goal isn't to become rich to impress other people. The goal is to become financially free, so you own your time. Because in the end, time is the one thing money can never buy back. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.